This is a tour of the beta version of the Play the News game from Impact Games. Impact Games is the producer of Peacemaker, which is a simulation of the Middle East, which allows people to play through that conflict either as the president of Palestine or the prime minister of Israel. So as you can see, I'm in my Yahoo Mail window here, and I've recently gotten an email from Impact Games about a new game which is available called Iraq Invasion 5 Years Later, where the Iraqi Presidential Council has passed a provincial powers law. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this link to play the news so I can start playing this game. Since it's a beta version, I have to put in a password. Okay, that worked. So as you can see, the game that I want to play right now, Iraq Invasion 5 Years Later, is loading. I'll give you a quick tour. Here's me. My rank currently is representative. I started as a citizen and moved up to being a politician, and I've now played enough that I'm a level 4 representative. For each game, there's a series of comments. So we could look at this one, bad situation, which explains why it's a bad situation, and I can actually vote whether or not I agree or disagree with it. And I'll go ahead and agree. And so what you see then is that now there are 4 people who agree with it and 2 who disagree. This is significant because you can receive awards. You can see that a lot of folks have been commenting on this. They change color as they get more positive or less positive, and you can receive awards for whether or not people respond to your comments affirmatively or negatively. Oh, and look, I'm one of the community experts. I'm one of the best predictors, having successfully predicted 8 of 11 for 72% right, even though I haven't played that many games yet. And I'm certainly not an all-time expert. You can also see over here that there's some other open games, one about the Baptist Conference climate controversy, another about MySpace joining the Open Social Project, some closed games which I can go back to and see how my predictions went. Okay, so let's go ahead and play this game. In the bottom part of the screen, stakeholders, and these change based on who they are. So there's the Iraqi National Assembly, the Shia, Muqtada al-Sadr, the Sunni, Al-Qaeda, the United States, Iran, and the European Union. There's also a bunch of facts about what's going on here. So for instance, I see on the legend there's a Kurdistan region and a Sunni triangle. Let's see the Kurdistan region. I get an image of that area. I get some facts about it. Dominantly autonomous region. Kurds were persecuted under Saddam Hussein's rule and supported the American sense of oil and relative stability have allowed the region to flourish. However, Turkey, a NATO member, has pursued separatists across its borders, sparking a series of international incidents. I'm going to go ahead and read all of these, but I won't make you. You can see now that I've checked all of the boxes and read all of them. There were some descriptions, sort of geographic descriptions of places on the map here, and then there were a timeline of important events that happened through here. I can also look at each of these stakeholders, and it'll give me information about these groups. So the Iraq National Assembly is a group of 275 representatives elected after December 2005 general election. Over 75% of the population participated, electing a Congress of approximately 40% Shia and 20% Kurd. The Sunni voting bloc, the National Concord, boycotted the National Assembly's reconciliation event, but support planned provincial elections. That's probably meant supported planned provincial elections. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click here to move us forward into the game. Is that I read this whole thing, but I should. In an unexpected move, and you can see that there's some video. So with that done, we can now press on. And there are three roles that we can play: the Salim Abdallah, the spokesman for the Sunni National Bloc; Nouri al-Maliki, the Prime Minister of the Iraq National Congress; and George W. Bush. Oh, let's be the Iraq National Congress. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I have two choices here. I can say what should happen, and then I can also predict what will happen. So I'm going to go ahead and say what should happen. So my options are to accept further Sunni demands, don't accept further Sunni demands, or to cancel the election. Here are what the advisors have to say. Petraeus says Sunni forces who have joined the Anbar awakening are waiting for the next big opportunity, not the next war. What they want is to get even more closely linked with Baghdad so they can benefit from the enormous oil revenue. The Shias say that the Iraqi parliament has done enough. The Sunnis say the law is undemocratic. It doesn't bring national reconciliation. Some Sunnis say. So I guess I'm going to, it's a little bit unclear to me what exactly the Sunni demands are. So I'm going to go ahead and not accept further Sunni demands. This is what the people have to say. I'm going to cast a prediction. Actually, wait, I'm going to go back. Oh. I'm going to, I think they probably will not accept further demands. Be Salim Abdallah. Here are my advisors. Shia don't have any comment for the Sunni. Saying demand concessions. I think they, oh, what they should do, why not demand more? What they probably will do is demand more. And then I can play President Bush. What should happen? Increase troop levels, increase funding, stay the course, withdraw the troops. Withdrawing troops would be disastrous according to the Shia. According to the Sunni, sort of unclear. I think we should start a process of withdrawal. Interestingly. Obviously these decisions are a little bit dichotomous, but I'm sure that we will stay the course. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. This was a fairly representative game. I thought the decisions that I had to make were a little bit more vague than they've been in other games, but otherwise it represents the product reasonably well.